let's bring it back to another appalling bit of governance in Australia. I called out this idea when it was first floated by Labor under Penny Wong. This is the idea of a First Nations ambassador. This is not a person representing Indigenous Australians within Australia, like some sort of individual voice. This is a person who's an ambassador to overseas countries on behalf of Indigenous people. An absolutely ludicrous idea, but they appointed a bloke. Well, he's spent so much time travelling at our expense. Have a look at the bill he's racked up, over 750 grand, 730 grand. He's had 11 days in New York in 2023, 11 days in Dubai back in 2023, then America for another 17 days last year, Paris and Geneva for a couple of weeks last year, another couple of weeks in America later last year. And this is just a little bit of it. There's been trips all around the country and elsewhere. This is indefensible. Penny Wong says, oh, he's doing good things for Australia. What, Minister? What on earth good is this doing for anyone?
It almost makes Anthony Albanese's 6-day taxpayer holiday to China look good, doesn't it? What is this bloke's job actually supposed to be? When you say you're a First Nations ambassador at large to the entire world, and most of our ambassadors are actually trying to negotiate trade agreements, or they're dealing with alliances between various countries. What is this bloke out there promoting Indigenous businesses? Is he trying to create some sort of free trade agreement between countries and the Indigenous community as opposed to Australia at large? I mean, what is it this bloke actually does? And, 11 days in New York, I was thinking about this afternoon. Maybe we should get him into trying to repair the relationship with the United States, because Kevin Rudd's clearly not doing it.
Yeah, it is just extraordinary, and I hope the Coalition pursue this very diligently in Senate estimates and the like, because it's a greatest example of wasteful government spending and indulgence you could ever imagine. I just want to get your thoughts on those royals that you love so much. I love this little story that's come out about King Charles. Apparently 11 of his 12 gardeners have quit Highgrove. They're not being treated well. I mean, why has he lost 11 gardeners? Are they not speaking to the plants enough for his liking?
Well, that might be the thing. So we know that His Majesty does love his plants and loves to go out and have a chat with them when he can't get sensible conversation out of anyone else. So he probably takes the gardens at Highgrove a little bit more seriously than any of his predecessors did. And maybe he's a little bit heavy-handed with the gardeners. I'm not sure.
Oh, I'd love to find out. We need interviews with these gardeners to find out what the problem is. He's supposed to be very gracious to his subjects, isn't he?
Well, and look, from what I've heard, he normally is. But again, as I say, he takes the gardening pretty seriously. So he probably has a more keen eye over what the gardeners are doing than some of his other staff.
Yes, they're not speaking gently enough to his beloved plants. We'll see. We'll catch you next week, Stephen. And don't forget to listen to Stephen if you're in the capital. 2CC, breakfast host in Canberra, Stephen Cenatiempo.